Hey, course creators, we're going to be looking at how to build credibility as a course creator. Super important topic. I'm just going to give you 10 tips that will help you build your credibility as you're building yourself and promoting yourself as an expert. So tip number one is to always keep learning. That's right. You may be a teacher, but even teachers, even course creators, even experts must continually honing their skills. Now, personally, I like to go deep within my industry, but I also like to look outside my industry. I will often find some interesting people to follow that improve my ability to create really great courses. One example of this is following Nancy Duarte, who actually is an expert at creating speeches and presentations that transform their audiences. I like creating courses that transform audiences. So I've learned a lot from the books and the content and the TED Talk that she has. So I follow her pretty regularly. And that's just one example. In addition to, TED Talks and speeches and all that type of stuff, you can also look for mentors within and outside your industry that can help you grow and learn more. And then, of course, not just working on what you know, but also working on you. And that's tip number two. Work on personal development and work on self-care, because if you are always thinking about how to squeeze more productivity out of yourself and you're not spending time taking care of yourself, your well is going to run pretty dry. It's hard to be creative and it's hard to be productive when you feel worn out and tired. So take care of yourself and do some personal development. Personal development will help you come across as a better expert than if you don't go through it. Number three is to plan out your content and plan out your course details. Now, typically, I'm not really fond of planning. To present a course without knowing all my details, that's actually worse. We want to come across as an expert, and that means that you need to present yourself in such a way that you're not scrambling or all over the place. That's where your course design comes into play, and that's where your details come into play. So when you go to present, you're not all over the place. Number four, and this is so important for being an expert, and it may surprise you, and that is to love your audience. That's right. When you love your audience, you're willing to listen, you're willing to empathize with them, and then that will make it so that you are able to build a genuine, real connection with them. You can't get it through fakery. You really, really genuinely have to love your audience. All right, so that was four. We're going on to number five. Number five is to practice delivery in order to hone your confidence. Now, nobody expects your delivery to be perfect. I know my deliveries are not perfect. I've made tons of mistakes just in here, and thankfully for editing, we're probably going to remove a lot of those mistakes. So you don't have to sit here and wait for all those mistakes. But the point is that the more that you practice your delivery, even if you make a mistake, you can just keep rolling through it, right? You can still keep delivering, and that is going to be really helpful, whether you're delivering on camera where you can cut out a lot of those mistakes, or live. If you make a mistake when you're live, you can't edit it. They're going to see it. They're going to know you made a mistake. So how you handle that mistake will boost your confidence. It will boost their confidence in you when you do a great job of handling a mistake. Number six is to strive for a mix of both confidence and humility. Yes, humility. When you have this attitude of like, okay, I don't know everything, but I know a ton, you're going to come across as more believable as an expert than if you say, I know everything about this topic and there's nothing you can show me new. When you come across as arrogant, you can damage the connection and you can make them a little bit more difficult for other people to believe that you really know what you're talking about. All right, so number seven is to make bold promises that you know you can deliver. Now, a long time ago, the saying that I knew was to under-promise and over-deliver. And that was supposed to be better than over-promising and under-delivering. Now, I agree that over-promising and under-delivering is a bad thing. It really, really is. But is it possible for you to over-promise and over-deliver? Is it possible for you to make bold promises? Now, your bold promise doesn't have to be super big. It can be a bold promise about something specific, but make a bold promise that you know you can deliver, and then deliver it well, over deliver it. But bold promises will catch people's attention, especially if they're specific bold promises, because people are more able to believe that you can help them with something maybe more limited, but big versus I'm going to help you make $1 million this year. That's too big. That's unbelievably big. Number 8 is to be accessible. Is there a way for people to reach you? This actually helps with your expertise and being seen as an expert. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that people have your phone number or even their email address, but is there a way for them to contact you? This can help you in so many ways. It gives you the feedback you need so that you're staying relevant to your audience and you're seen as more of an expert. And then it also can help you to be seen as somebody who genuinely cares about people. So there's that loyalty and connection that you can build with your audience. All right, we've covered 8 and we're up to number 9. Number 9 is, and this is a hard one for me, and hopefully, if you found this hard for you, I hopefully can encourage you to do this. So number 9 is to promote yourself. Now, you can be in your industry for a very, very long time, like I was, and never promote yourself. And so nobody knows who you are. Being the world's best kept secret as an expert is not a good thing, right? It's not a good thing at all. You have expertise that you can share with other people. Now, nobody's going to come across and see your brilliance and be a fairy godmother to you and just put you in a ball gown in the middle of everything, and all of a sudden people know you as an expert. The experts that you know in almost every industry ever, they're experts because they promoted themselves in some way. So can you promote yourself as an expert? I think you can. I think you should. And I think people will benefit, even including you, when you do that. So go promote yourself. That's number 9. Number 10 is be consistent. Don't give up. Even experts experience slumps sometimes. And so just keep moving forward. Don't give up on yourself, because there are people who will benefit from the expertise that you have to share. I love looking at courses that are created by content experts. I think they're phenomenal and fabulous. I can't wait to see what you create.